And in Gaza, there are atrocities that are happening. Human rights violations, young children being killed indiscriminately, people being told to evacuate. And when they attempt to evacuate from one part of the city to another part of the city, they are bombarded by airplanes. We observe all of this, yet we have a silence from many people across the board. And even when they speak in a way that they mean to say that the Muslims must be pacified, that the Muslims must give up any resistance. They should be pacified in a way that they do not resist occupation. They do not resist being disgraced. This is how they make public statements when they do. The psychology of this and the psychological warfare is that when Gaza was under attack a few years ago, and throughout every few years we've had waves of attack in Gaza, and people made multiple statements. Why did they do that? The psychological reasons is that at that time, people of Gaza were viewed as only as victims. So when Muslims are viewed as victims, then it becomes easy for the mindset, the enslaved mindset, to make public statements. Now that the people of Gaza initially were viewed as the aggressors, when they are viewed as being the aggressors, this is why people have cowered away from making the statements that they need to make. That entails what? The enslaved mindset. That when you need to be victims, you make statements, because being a victim, according to some groups and mindsets, is a good thing. But when the people of Gaza are viewed as being what? As being the aggressors, then what happens? They cower down from making statements. That's the psychology. That is the psychological effect of a psychological warfare on the minds of the people.